Today, we are going to be designing a logo for a client of mine, and he is also a good friend. He is a motivational speaker. He speaks to high school students and college students, and he tells amazing stories. He focuses on mental health, suicide, and personal development. What I have here is our beautiful sketch sheet of paper with our logos. Designers, I recommend sketching first, save you so much time. So this is what it looks like, and this is what we have. If I could get it in frame, just gonna do a quick zoom. So his name is Pete K. Wong. Pete K. Wong. He wants to build a brand around his name and not like a different entity. So what we're gonna do is, as I was designing, I kind of want to go with this guy right here, kind of transitions to this. And the reason why I say that is because, as he talks about, mental health and personal development, I kind of wanted to create this lotus flower and this hand, kind of grasping light and personal growth. And I wanted these 3 dots to kind of mimic like the students or people as he facilitates workshops and whatnot. So let's go ahead and bring that into Illustrator and see if we can recreate that. Okay, I have my beautiful white canvas all set up. Let me remove the fill so I can just have the stroke. Let me make this thick, like 60 point. Yeah, it's a little too thick. So I gotta go skinnier. Okay, I think that's fine. And as you can see, we're gonna be using circles to create this logo. As you can see here, how I kind of slightly already highlighted right here. So, and we have an inner circle, so we're gonna have to duplicate that, make that one a solid. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Let's see here. Okay, so let's make this one a stroke. And designers, you gotta make sure that you duplicate. Okay, maybe it's just me, but this target circle looks kind of wonky. I think I didn't hold the shift key right, so I gotta recreate that. Watch. I don't think it's right. Yeah, was it just me? Am I just seeing things? No, it looks good. Okay, it might just be me, my screen. Anyways, I'm gonna keep that one actually. So let's go ahead and I'll make sure I'm not fooling myself. Maybe I'm staring at the screen for too long that it looks weird. I don't know, guys, I'm tripping. All right, anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Start creating the duplicate. Start creating the hand clasp. Start creating the hand clasping style. So I'm gonna create that breaker. I'm gonna dissect it. Oh, before I do that, I almost forgot my own rule. Duplicate. And I'm gonna make this stroke right here an object. So I'm gonna outline the stroke here so that it's flat. So it's flat stroke shape object right here. So that you guys will see in a bit here. So when I cut it, you go and look a little something like this. I love smart guides on Illustrator. It's so helpful. See, I don't have to go here. I don't have to guess. It stops me right there. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to trim. Bam, bam. And look at that. We're almost done. It's looking good. Okay. I'm just going to, how it's kind of obscured right here. This guy's kind of right here. So let me go ahead and make this thicker. It's okay to, make it look imperfect. Now I'm just going to repeat that. Make sure I save that one. It's okay to adjust as you go. Now I'm gonna have to create this crevice, this little dip right here. See that? This little dip. Kind of mimicking like the side of my palm. Right here. Right here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split this right in the middle. But what I gotta make sure first is that this is the center, and that's gonna play an important role later, okay? So I'm gonna split this, just these bottom, just gonna split it. Go ahead right here. Nice. Okay. And now I'm going to start creating this little palm curve right there. And how I do that is if this is on the way, I just have to lock this guy up. Lock it. I can't move it anymore. And I press my A tool, highlight that corner, bam. Tomato, tomato. Same thing. Repeat onto this side. So it's not working because I couldn't do it to this side. That's not what we want. But you know what we could do? In the world of design, what I call it, we can cheat. It's not really cheating, but you know, there's always workarounds. If we can't get this corner down, we just gotta do it like this. Watch. We just take this guy right here and we duplicate that. Bam. Look at that. Easy peasy. Yeah, don't even need to recreate the other one. So now it's centered. I like to go to my skeleton mode to make sure everything is aligned. The reason I love this mode is because if I was off a little bit, I can tell that it's off right there. But now that everything's aligned, I'm good. Okay, now we have this little crevice right here. I'm gonna create our people right here. Our people, the heads. You know, I can make the circle as big as I want. I think I can make it about not that big right here. And then I'm gonna replicate this around the circle so it looks as if like they're in a group. The palm is holding them together. And one thing, since he talks to college students and high school students, this is kind of looking like a book where, you know, it's open, where the book is opened. Oh, I'm sorry. It looks like the book is opened. So now that the more that we look at it, it's kind of like the Gestalt law where the object just transforms into a different visual for you. And that's the beauty of logo design. Everyone sees it differently, and that is okay. That is fine. That is cool. Okay, so I'm gonna go right here. Actually I'm gonna go right here, right in the middle, right there. I'm gonna do 360 divided by 6. Copy. Nope, it's too close. I'm gonna do 360 divided by 4. I want to make sure I press copy. Okay, so 4 is too off. I'm actually gonna do 360 divided by 6. Copy. And let's see how this looks. I only want these top 3, and I can just slowly. Yeah, it's not quite there yet. I mean, I can move this down, right? But I want it to be closer to a line right here. So you know what I'm gonna do, designers? I'm gonna replicate and do it again. Watch. Here we go. I'm gonna duplicate right here. Do 360 divided by 0.6. Let's see. Oh, not bad. Let's see. Oh, I see why I couldn't do the points. You know what? Let's just keep it. Let's do 5. Let's do 5. Okay. Let's see how that looks. Let's move it up a little bit. Oh, yep. There we go. See? Now we're talking. Now I just have to move this down to kind of mimic that. Okay. Now, if we kind of want it to be a little bit more picky, we can make the circles a little bit smaller so that it's almost similar to this stroke right here. So what I'm going to do is super simple. I'm just going to use this one. I'm just going to make it as close as possible. Like, you know, you kind of cheat the eyes a little bit. You see that? Let me make it a little bigger. Cheat the eye a little bit right there. Okay, so now I'm just going to realign that. And remember, we did 5. See, the smart guy is attaching to that one. I don't want the top one. I want to attach it to the bottom one, like that. Okay, so now we know that it's 5. We're just going to go press R and repeat. 360 divided by 5. Copy. And then bam, bam, bam. We Gucci right there. Let's move these bad boys up. Move it down a little bit. We can just adjust and move it 1, 2. Not bad. It's not looking too bad. I'm liking the way this looks because what it does, it looks very modern. It looks timeless and it looks ageless. It's bold. It definitely shows like a bear paw, but that could be, interpreted as strength. It definitely looks like a book opening, like a palm doing this. It looks like 3 heads, students together, facilitating and speaking. And this is what it looks like, all from a beautiful sketch. Okay, so I'm actually liking this top one a little bit better. So I'm gonna move this one aside, and I'm gonna just show on its own to see how this logo looks from sketch to Illustrator. But of course, we can wrap it up by having PK Wong, but I just wanted to show you guys this logo mark, and I'll show you the final design in a bit here. This is the final look to the logo that we just created, PK Wong. Woo, this looks beautiful. Again, as you start sketching, going from point A to point B, of course, you're going to tweak a couple things. It's going to look different, but this is PK Wong's logo. He loved it and he enjoys it, and the story just feels right. And again, when I design logos for my clients, I always give them 4 versions to look at, to use, so that it's flexible, that they can use it on all applications. So when you're working with a designer, try to ask if they could provide 4 versions. Designers provide 4 versions, otherwise upcharge them, upsell them for more logos. Okay, that's how you make your bucks. But otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video of me creating PK Wong's logo.